Okay class, this is a video explaining how to do the level G exercises, which all have to do with determining whether an argument is valid or invalid. So like earlier truth table exercises, the first thing you have to do is input the truth values into the table and then figure out what the value is for this statement in this case, this statement, and then the conclusion. Now the conclusion here is pretty simple. It's true, true, and false, false. I don't have to change anything because the values are already there. I'm going to go in and do the other parts now. I'm just going to go right to left. I'm going to start with the Q, and I'm just going to switch each value given the negation in front. Okay, and now I'm going to look at these two things to determine whether the middle part is true or false. So this is a true false, and in the conjunction case that means it's false. That's false. This is the one case where it's true, and then false there. Okay, so that one's done now. This claim looks like that. Let's shut that off like this. Okay, this one, same deal. I'm going to set it and flip the truth values. That's done, and now I'm going to look at this and this to determine what my middle, my main connector or main operator needs to be. And so a biconditional, which is the triple bar, is true only in those cases where the values are the same. So this is true, that's true, and then that one's false. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at this, this, and this. Okay. What I'm looking for a valid argument is an argument in which case there's no line in that argument where it's true premise, false conclusion. That is, a valid argument is an argument in which when you make a truth table for it, there is no line in that argument where all the premises are true and the conclusion is false for the same line. So I don't even have to look at these lines right here because I know that that can't invalidate my argument. I'm only going to look at the lines where the argument conclusion is already false. And so here I look and see there's a true, there's a false. This is the line that invalidates it. I'm going to click that. I'm going to do invalid. And then I'm going to see what it wants me to do here. Okay, correct. I'm not sure if it'll matter if you click different main operators. Let's try that real quick. Try submitting this again. Incorrect table. Okay, yeah, so it is going to tell me if I select the wrong main operator, this is incorrect. So make sure that you select each of the main operators for each of the claims in the conclusion, and then if it's invalid, click the line that shows that it's invalid, which is this one, where I have a false conclusion, true premise, true premise. If I didn't have this, then I would select invalid, and I don't need to click any of these boxes. Okay, so there's an example of an invalid argument for the G exercises.